The following contest is a ladder match. On the way to the ring, from Richmond, Virginia, Mickie James. And the opponent, from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 487 pounds, Viscera.
What a reversal!
You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claim to be completely objective, Taz. It's no secret I respect superstars who stick within the rules and show some sportsmanship in the ring.
You gotta understand, Cole, I know it ain't exactly kosher, but you're putting your body on the line in there. You gotta do whatever it takes to protect yourself and pick up the win.
Taz, you're talking about two different things. Going outside the rules in the name of self-defense is one thing, but cheating to steal a victory and enhance your own career is something completely different.
There's a dude with guts. These top rope moves are risky.
Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
Tell you what, wow, now that one's not in the rule book. But you know what they say, it's not a crime if you don't get caught.
I don't believe it. How could the referee have missed that? I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much more, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this match might only exasperate them.
Please, Cole, watch your language, will you? It's a family show.
Nice. Come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Cole, but it's not. It's not a disqualification. Man, I'll tell you, this Mickie James, you know, she's supposed to be some kind of a psycho broad and everything. Nothing. She's one good-looking tomato.
Easy there, partner. I get the feeling that Mickie might be a little too much for you to handle.
A little too much for me to handle? At least I like girls. Okay, yeah, great. That's just great. Now, why don't you quit showing off and get down to business here?
He is getting down to business. He's in the sports entertainment business, isn't he? It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds, Taz.
Yeah, and thousands of paying customers can't be wrong. Big Vis is just a freak of nature, no doubt about it.
Yeah, but that's not something you want to say to the big man's face.
No doubt. He'd squash you just as soon as he'd look at you.
I've got to admit, I'm not one of Mickie James' biggest fans. She's a little too unstable for my taste.
Yeah, well, it just so happens that I like my divas with a little edge, Cole, and Mickey's about as edgy and unpredictable as they get.
Without a doubt, Viscera is one of the most bizarre superstars ever to set foot in a WWE ring, and these fans eat it.
Yeah, from the looks of Big Vis, the fans ain't the only ones eating around here. Hey, Vis, how about leaving some catering for the rest of us? Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move in my opinion.
Oh, come on, you just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give your opponent any time to recover neither. You gotta stay on him and wear him down.
But what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that can have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, Cole. Let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can cover what it's like to whiten your teeth. Deal?
Oh no, the referee is down. What's going to happen now?
Anything and everything, Cole. No ref means no rules. I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out, but now I got no idea how this is gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
No doubt, Cole. I've seen superstars get a huge advantage over their opponents and still lose the match because they got sloppy.
Anything can happen in WWE. An entire match can turn on one or two big moves.
And that's why you can't take your eyes off the action for 1 second. You never know when something huge is gonna go down.
Look, don't call me partner. I'm not your wife.
She's a dangerous woman, to be sure, Taz. You're never sure what she's going to do half the time. I don't even think she knows.
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're gonna be feeling for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight. I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked into Taz's mission, that was it. End of story. It was over.
I think you're developing a selective memory in your old age, partner.
That was a textbook reversal.
It seems like everywhere he goes, the crowd really gets behind Viscera.
Yeah, well, look at the size of him. This whole crowd could just fit behind him.
He's a big man for sure. He calls himself the world's biggest love machine, and he's got the ladies to back it up.
Maybe that's why the ladies ain't got no use for you, Cole. Maybe you're just too skinny, and you got that narrow face with those big ears and look like a goof.
And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, and you can't let that break your focus.
But what a counter that was. Hanging off the ring apron is not where you want to be, and that's why.
It's a tough position to get out of, and it really gives your opponent a chance to work you over.
There's the forearm grind, a painful maneuver.
That's all about showing your opponent who's in charge.
You won't find better athletes than the WWE superstars, but they've got their limits. Limits which may have been reached here tonight.
Man, this match is so good, it's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Well, thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my #1 choice for a broadcast partner either.
You know what you should do, Girl Pants? You should team up with Jerry Lawler. Then it could be the king and queen on commentary.
Real funny, Taz. You know, that would almost be worth not having to work with a joker like you all the time.
Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us. Oh boy, that's using your head. Or maybe your opponent's head anyway.
Face first, right into the announce table. And that's going to take its toll, believe me. Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability here tonight.
What do you expect, Cole? These are WWE superstars for crying out loud. They're the greatest athletes in the world.
True enough, Taz. There's no off-season for them. There's no month or two off between matches.
There sure ain't, Cole. I mean, these guys are here week in and week out, and every night they leave it in the ring.
And they do it all for the WWE fans, Taz. Without them, none of us would even be here. Boy, I'll tell you, I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, But as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
That's the bottom line, Cole. If you're not doing everything you can to win, then you're in the wrong game.
Viscera isn't the likeliest ladies' man in the world, but I hear he does okay.
Well, sure, that's what he says, but, you know, in my experiences, the more a guy talks about it, the less he does it.
You're more than welcome to tell the world's largest love machine that you don't believe this hype, Taz, but just make sure I'm at a safe distance when you do it. I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not. These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have, and that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you're gonna win a match if you're out of gas.
This could be the match right here. Can he do it? These superstars are beating the hell out of each other. The title is only inches away.
Come on, this is for the title. Reach for it.
I don't know how they can allow Mickie James to compete. She's clearly unstable and a danger that everyone should get to the... These competitors are going to trade blows until someone falls off the ladder.
Has he got it? He's so close. I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly...
Gut check time. Can he reach the title before his opponent stops him?
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience.
There's not an ounce of quitting either one of these superstars, but someone's going down. Nice quick counter. Man, I almost feel bad for JR and King, Cole. When's the last time you think they saw a match this good?
I couldn't tell you, Taz. I don't know if they've ever had anything this good on Raw.
Me neither. Because I guess that just makes sense. I mean, after all, SmackDown is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
And that's one of the few things we completely agree on, partner. It doesn't get any bigger or better than SmackDown.
I don't think this is just a match anymore, Cole. This is getting personal.
Well, what do you expect? They've been beating the hell out of each other all match.
Yeah, but it's more than that, Cole. I don't think they look at each other the same way after this. This has got to be it, Cole. I think he's got the title. Man, you talk about superstars.
Here's your winner, Viscera.